Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are in the world. This is Gloria White in the wee morning hours in Utah, USA, with the Annie dog. Today we are going to be in the book of Proverbs in the Old Testament, in the King James Version of the Holy Bible, chapter 18. And again, this is Solomon with his bits of wisdom that I think when we study on them help us walk in righteousness and keep us from the follies that man may encounter in this world for all futility. All right, chapter 18. Through desire a man, having separated himself, seeketh and intermeddleth with all wisdom. Verse 2. A fool hath no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover it himself, or express it himself. Verse 3. When the wicked cometh, then cometh also contempt, and with ignominy reproach. Now, this means with dishonor, reproach. Verse 4. The words of a man's mouth are as deep waters, and the wellspring of wisdom as a flowing brook. Verse 5. It is not good to accept the person of the wicked, to overthrow the righteous in judgment. And now, this, it is not good to accept the person of the wicked, or to show partiality to the wicked, to overthrow the righteous in judgment. Don't take the wicked over the righteous. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes or blows. Verse 7. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. Verse 8. The words of a talebearer, or a gossip or slanderer, are as wounds or tasty morsels, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly, or chambers of the belly. Verse 9. He also that is slothful in his work is brother to him that is a great waster, or destroyer. Verse 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Or is safe or set on high. Verse 11. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as an high wall in his own conceit or esteem. Verse 12. Before destruction the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility. Verse 13. He that answereth a matter before he heareth it, it is folly and shame unto him. Verse 14. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, or sustain him in sickness. But a wounded spirit, or a broken spirit, who can bear? Wow, I'll read that one again. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, or sustain him in sickness. But a wounded or broken spirit, who can bear? 15. The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge. 16. A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men. Verse 17. He that is first in his own cause seemeth just, or first to plead his own cause seemeth just. But his neighbor cometh and searcheth him, or examines him. Verse 18. The lot causeth contentions to cease, and parteth. Okay, the lot causeth contention to cease, or the casting lots causes contentions to cease, and parteth between the mighty, and keeps apart the mighty. Verse 19. A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city, and their contentions are like the bars of a castle. Wow. So true. Verse 20. A man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth, and with the increase or produce of his lips shall he be filled. 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Verse 22. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor of the Lord. Verse 23. The poor useth entreaties, but the rich answereth roughly. I tell you, it'll be easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get through the gates of heaven. Verse 24. A man that hath friends must show himself friendly. Or may come to ruin. And there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. A man that hath friends must show, or may come to ruin. But okay, I got it. A man that hath friends, or may come to ruin, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. It's true. Sometimes your brother's not so, doesn't back you up so well, but a true friend will. So, but there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. And Jesus said there was no greater gift than to lay down your life for a friend. Oh, I hope everybody's having a good, week, that they're getting all their needs met. God's answering all your prayers, giving you strength to get through the ones that He's not saying yes to. He doesn't always say yes. Sometimes things are designed the way they are, or happen the way they are, for the purpose of us to grow in Him. He's refining the silver. So don't lose heart. And always, talk to Him, pray. Stay tucked up under His wing. Man, I can't think of a better place that I want to be than tucked up under His wing in this world. And as always, I love you.